All right, we're here. We did some hedges this morning. Yeah, I know it sucks. Normally we don't do it, but for a return customer, so sometimes we make exceptions anyway. On the job, last minute, squeeze in this bastard here. He's around, I don't know, maybe 55 feet tall. I don't have to go to the top, but we're chunking him down. We're not knocking him down because he's definitely gonna get caught in these trees, and that's ugly. And smash these guys if we were to do that. Yeah, I'm still getting the hang of my new spikes. You guys can see that. Well, spikes, it's a climb right, but I put new pads on them and they're good, so no jumping of a chance. Got my harness, my overrated harness, fucking Tree Rex harness. Should you buy it? No, probably not. It's too expensive for what you get. Buy the koala for half the price. I'll show you some other gear that I'm using today. It's nothing crazy. Have our little saws, 151, 201. Probably going to use a 151 for 3/4 of the tree on the way up and on most of the way down, but I might switch saws after. We'll see. Don't have my climbing rope, but I have my secondary squeeze line, so it's gonna be hard to transfer stuff up and down. I might take the rigging line up with me when I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, but I have to come down and get it unless I want to carry it as I climb, which I don't really want to do. Kind of sucks. If I can push the top over that way, I will. If not, we'll see. We'll see how I feel on my way going up. My notch fucking saw holder. It's good, interchangeable, because it comes with little Velcro straps. Comes with these guys. Comes with 2 of them. So you buy 2 of them, and you have enough for 4 saws. Which is good. Get this guy out of the way. Fail safe. I have my favorite wire core flip line. On my Ibuki handsaw. Kimbo, my secondary line. Which I'm gonna undo right now. And I always climb with gloves. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of them, but I don't spike up pines all day. A lot of the time I have to rely on the rope. Hands get sweaty, they can't grip the rope. That's it. Have all the willpower in the world. It doesn't matter, it doesn't help. So I need to grip, and if the gloves don't grip, then they're not good. Speaking of which, where did I put them?
Right there on the ground.
Okay, there they are. I'm gonna zip up the bag so sawdust doesn't get in. And we're leaving all the wood.
Everything.
Yeah, everything, and branches. Alright. Ain't no time like the present. And even if I shave most of the tree and don't chunk it down, we could shave it, top it, and then just drop it, most likely. No? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I really don't know. Should even be using the gyro today. Everywhere gyro stand. Okay. Watch your head. So personally, I like this a bit hanging above. Maybe who knows? Maybe I could use the higher bridge today. I mean, this is adjustable, but for this particular application, it might make sense. But I never climb like this for too long. Like I said, it always degenerates into one over the other, and usually this line is higher up. So this a bit closer, and I like having it at 2 levels actually. So let's feel a tree out. Sorry.
Cool. Got a helmet.
Don't like come down at any time. Probably will. Smells good. Oh, well, see, it's already degenerated. It's already switched up, or whatever, it's fine. And I'm probably going to do, I'm going to use my original bridge. Or, lengthen this one out a little bit. Doesn't really matter, but since I have it anyway, I usually install it above myself every couple of steps. Why lean when you can hang? So come around from this side. So I have to toss all these. Well, not those two, but I have to toss the back ones away from the shed. So that's why no chainsaw yet. So let's do it clean. Go around now. I'm an expert at picking my rope. I pick my rope all the time. Ready to be picked, eh? As always. Lift you up a bit. I don't like working above my head. It's not great. but every try I do is different. This is just how I'm doing this one. I think it should take about an hour and a half. We'll see. We'll see. Again, feeling it out. It's dead. So I want it to be done fast also, but no unnecessary risks. You know, other than climbing it, that is. So just take my time, do things proper. Get that off because that's gonna get caught on shit. So I don't go crazy trimming it up, but anytime I leave stumps too big, I'd have to cut them off later, or they end up getting in the way. So, you know, I know my alleys. I set it down, orient it to the ground. His face. What I don't like, I'm about a third of the way up. She's already really shaky out. Yeah, see, I naturally go against the lean, so I'm used to climbing. Fuck. But it's just, you know, my style is from the trees that we get. That's why I didn't choose to adapt or adopt this style. It just happened. I was born out of necessity. And I took bits and pieces from what I'd seen other people do. That some of it worked, some of it didn't. But for the most part, all that aside, it's all just based on the trees that we get, which shape the way that I climb and the way that I do stuff. Probably I will take a fucking rigging line from Mark soon. All right, Mark, I'll take the rigging line. Let me just lower the rope a bit.
And do you want the pulley?
Sure. Can you reach it as is?
Yeah.
Cool. If you can't, I can give you some more.
No, I got it good.
Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna go on the other hook. I only get now, but seeing as my secondary line isn't that long, get off. Seeing as that's the case, I'm just gonna be climbing with a rigging line, which again, they're not. I've done it a lot. I don't really like doing it, but I don't have to. But going up a straight tree, it's not so bad. It doesn't get in the way that much. It's not super heavy. And the whole top is shaking. Fuck. Another trick, you see me pause sometimes when I cut. I exhale as I cut. I try to breathe in as minimum sawdust as possible. I have my neck thing too, but it fogs up my glasses, and I don't want to get things in my eyes either. So I have other, anyway, it's a long story. Well, not really. I have other glasses that are like Bugs glasses with no lenses that are good for sawdust, but I'm wearing these ones today, which are good for climbing because they have covers on the sides that block out the sun peripherally. Good for snow blindness too, or preventing, I should say. So that's what I happen to be climbing with today. Get a bit higher for the rest of that, probably. And start using the saw for some stuff. So this guy, if I just saw him off, probably, eh? Get up a bit higher. not terrible. It's shaking. Not like. It's shaking more and more. The higher I get, who knew, eh? Back to my original bridge. It's easier to work off of at this point anyway. So I'll keep on, tying and retying. Like I said, slow, but she's fucking dead. Why take chances by trying to stupidly shoot up it faster than I should? It's already fucking sketchy. At least spikes and pads are good. Oh, go up a bit more. So. Ready up. Cut that fool. Also, near the end of the cut, go delicate. Because you don't want to snap your line, or cut into it, I should say, or your hand, or whatever's there. So, how much higher will I go? I don't know. Higher, but I want to go higher than I need to, but I want to go as high as I need to. So maybe 5 or 6 feet more. Maybe 5 or 6 feet more. And something like that. This guy up here for now. So let's get some branches out. You first, and you, and you. fucking wood chipper. Sucks because the guy who gave us his job, the landscaper, and this is like what he couldn't do, right? Or part of it. But he did a lot of other tree work, like shrubs and shit. And anyway, they're all lined up for the city to take. And you're not supposed to do that if you're a professional. Even if you're off the radar. You can leave the wood and branches, give a better deal to the customer, but you're not supposed to be the one that drags it to the street for the city to take. They're not even supposed to bring it to this, or to give it to the city, if, you know, they paid someone to do it. And I'm okay with that fact. So I don't like doing that. So the guy, which I didn't know, he left a big brush pile, and it's right where we're parked. Ah, yeah, right. So go a bit higher here. Support this. Support me. I'm gonna drop down a little bit to grab this shit, and probably I'm not gonna go that much higher. Heads up. Cut a couple branches off the back side. Like, I'll go a bit higher. But now it's a question of coaxing it to fall where I want it to fall. Now Mark's going to be pulling on it. Probably don't even need to fucking rig it to itself. He can actually just tug it away, which I like doing, but we don't get to do it often. So we always have to rig the tree to itself, and we have a tiny space. So I'm going to clean up the back here, because we want it to fall over there. So, you know, well-placed notch shouldn't be an issue. Also with Mark's coaxing, that's going to help. So, question is, how much higher? And yeah, and I might as well cut that off while I'm here. This little thing here. It's going to get in the way of a cut potentially. So let's go a bit higher. The tuggy rope, as opposed to rigging it to itself. It's not the prettiest way to do it, but you know, it does it good. So probably, yeah, not much higher. Splinter, let's cut a little bit off here. I will cut this thing off. The higher you attach the tow line, the more torque it gives and the more it pulls. However, she's actually really brittle up here, so you know, the higher I go past a certain point anyway, the more I risk. But also, you know, if you're to make the cut from too low, that's also an unnecessary risk. So a couple more cuts, I'll install the line. Mark will give a test tug, and then hopefully you can put this sucker down. reduce some of the back weight as much as possible. How's it going, Mark? Fine. No. Kind of want to put this above here. Hey, I'm doing it with the wrong hand because I have my rigging rope here. And I just want to go a couple of feet higher. I can even do a timber hitch. So this should make it less brittle, help more coax it down to pick the rope again, down to where I want it to go. So in all likelihood, yeah, I'll be making a cut. Probably here. So these things can go. And, okay, Mark. You can take it towards the house, okay, please? Cool, give some gentle pressure. Okay, I think it can be put right there. Give a bit of tug, gentle. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Nicely done, man. Great job. Thank you, thank you. My spike also just crunched into the wood here. Right here. Like I said, brethrens. This isn't the safest tree to be climbing. down now. I try to make it fall flat. That didn't want to come off because I was too low, so I couldn't get enough torque. Also, the cut here is kind of thick, you know, distance, but I had the nubbies in the way, so that's why it turned out like that. What I usually do to come down, I grab the top and I lower myself, and when this thing starts to pull and I can like hang from this, and that's usually where I make my next chunk. So I lower this down to my flip line again, and you know, but I'm gonna make them a little bit bigger as I've been making them. But you know, general rule of thumb, just because the wood's light and we're trying to get in and out quick, not, you know, not dangerously quick, but you know, leave the wood, stack it, and I should even adjust my flip line, lengthen it a bit, give me a better position with the saw. But it changes throughout, you know, the course of your climb. So now the pieces are getting a bit bigger because the tree's thick. Now we could just knock it down and then buck it up, but we can keep going like this. It's working out so far, and you know, the tree is not super dense wood or anything, or hardwood, so little Jerry Seinfeld is getting through it quite easily. There. A bit higher for this one. It's a bit thick, yeah, so right there. Get a bit higher, push a bit more. That's gotta go more through it. Actually, because we'll be switching saws. And besides, a lot of the time too, why I will choose to chunk it down, especially if we're not pressed for time. You know, I said we want to go in and out, but chunking it down as opposed to bucking it on the ground, I don't need practice bucking on the ground. Bucking on the ground is fucking easy. Also, it's going to make the mess go all the way over there. It's going to put sawdust all the way over there. I'm going to have to rake up. So this way, look, it's always good to practice chunk down. Always, 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 always. I told you, this is my worst subject. Pines. And it's not even a pine. It's a spruce or some shit. I don't fucking know. Maybe it's a pine. Leave your thoughts in the comments. And no, I don't know every single type of tree that I work on. I know some. Hey Mark, you want to switch saws with me? You want to switch saws with me? Please? Double overhead knot. Enough rope here. Bit short, if you ask me. Okay, single overhead. Crappy knot. Thanks. If we can get out before the city comes with a chipper, that'd be great. Because we're parked in front of the pile of branches, but I had no fucking idea they'd be coming today. Also, this customer, well, not the customer, the contractor, he kept fucking hounding me to do this job. When are you gonna do it? When are you gonna do it? So he did it, and here's what we get. Heads up. to the end. Alright, we're going to use little Michael Scott for the rest. Little Michael Scott, yeah. And I'll buff the ones that are too big there. And, so it wasn't bad. What would that take? About an hour? A little over, yeah. Like we'll have been here for 2 hours, I think.
Well, it's 2 now, but
Yeah.
we left the other job at noon.
Yeah.
Took us a half hour, maybe 4 minutes messing around and everything was making it.
Yeah, spikes were good. Everything was good. Not the prettiest thing at the top, you know, but everything went well. Again, this is my worst subject. Spiking up pines. But I can do it. I can do it fine. It's just not what I'm the best at out of all my skills. Oh, you can leave them there. I'm going to cut them up. Cut them in half at least. Well, actually, they're not heavy.
They're not.
Yeah, it's true.
You just saw me pick up the biggest
Yeah,
one.
it's fine. Stack them like that then. That's fine. If they want us to cut them up, we can come back. That's extra. Overrated harness. So-so. The gear that ends up being invaluable is not always what you think. Like this harness. Or the spikes. Actually, the spikes are really good now. Since I changed the pads, they're really good. It's also very hard to gaff out on climb rights, which I really like. The pads are comfortable. Do the job more than. Putting away. Mark's putting away the wood. Gonna go grab a bigger saw. Fell the tree. Get packed up at the same time. I'll film until I run out of batteries, as usual. And you know, whatever. Watch this stuff because it's cool to watch. See how people work beyond just the supercuts, which is a misrepresentation of what we do. And there's a problem on YouTube because of it. And because people have short attention spans. And they just want to see cut, bigger, bigger, bigger. More gear. But not cool gear like this. It's like, oh, we worked with a fucking 5,000 foot tall crane felling the biggest tree in Norway. It's like, okay, dude, I can't relate to that. I don't give a fuck. These are the types of trees we get. These are the types of jobs we get. And I'm not even complaining. I love the jobs we get. They're lots of fun. And I don't think bigger is better. So shut the fuck up with that shit. Like you find your style in the field. And it's not something that you necessarily choose. It's something that chooses you more like. So pretty much good. I don't think, Mark, you don't need the little saws anymore, right? You can put them away. Mark's probably listening to Opie and Anthony. One of the things I haven't figured out, it's a good way to carry spikes. Edelridge though. I'll show you guys in another video how I have them. I have them all packed up. It's a thing of beauty. I just wish they had the anti-gaff out capabilities that the Climberites have. And now that I changed the fucking pads on the Climberites, they're great. Finally. They finally work. Sheath is a term for that. Little Faith isn't working so hard. Enough to do the rest? Sure. There you go. Not bad. Good job, Mark.
Yeah, you took that fucker down quick.
We did. Yeah, good job.
I pulled once. That's all I did.
No, but you stayed on top of everything on the ground.
Yeah.
We got our price. We didn't go over fucking budget or estimate. We didn't undercharge either.
No.
It's a lot of work. Got paid in advance. That's the way to do it, guys. Mind you, it's rare we get paid in advance, but this time we did.
Yeah.
And the guy owed us money for like 4 months, so from the last job. So we wanted to get, yeah, paid from him. Oh yeah, a decent little day. Well, little, not little, we worked. We worked a lot. We did 2 jobs that weren't massive.
No, the hedges were annoying as shit.
They suck, it sucks to do them.
They're
hard to do. Everything is just out of reach with hedges, it always is. So the jobs that we get, again, he's a return customer, he's good. We smashed his shed by accident, and he was cool with it, so I'm appreciative of that. It's also hard to get a replacement piece for that shed. It's like nothing, it's like a piece of plastic, like very small, but that's the way it is. I'm gonna take you guys with me as I go start the truck. Put this in here for now. Ah! This guy keeps gonna come. So there's some firewood over there from a tree they took down. And there's the stuff for the city that I was talking about. Holy shit, we're leaking a lot of fucking oil. Anyway, that's gonna change when we get our new engine. See, there's a pile of stuff going all the way there. But anyway, not my problem. And what I don't like working at a job site like this is that it looks like you did that. Then you have to explain that you didn't. It kind of sucks. Not everyone's gonna believe you. I don't blame them. keys. The wallet should be in here too. Because I don't climb with my keys and my wallet in my pocket. It's bunched up in a harness and I hate it. Usually the helmet goes in there. So we'll put it somewhere else today. I have no idea where Uncle Joe is leaking from. He's leaking quite a bit of oil. Start right up, change the alternator. Forget anything?
I don't think so.
That's it, eh? Yeah. We'll take a picture. Good.
No, I had it out because it was charging.
We didn't miss any calls. I don't think
so.
I don't think we did anyway. Got some pictures for our dude. So he knows it's done. He knows he pestered us enough about it. And no, I'm not moving the wood all the way over there. You want it like bare minimum. And a lot of the time too, they assume that you're gonna do that. Yo, fuck that. Fuck that. Put the helmet away. In here. So what do we have in here? This is just fixings now. Prestone, fucking oil, bar oil, a couple of throw cubes, my helmet, Mark's helmet, fast orange, a giant ratchet set, our anti-spill container, washer fluid, grease, PV blaster down there, and we got a bunch of two-stroke oil mixes. Yeah, and we're leaking a fuck ton of oil from here, but hey, ground pounder, what do you know about crate engines? Because we're gonna put one. There you go.
Ready to go.
Cool. GoPro stopped recording.